Ladies and gentlemen, we got the old Peteman. Ranked as Grandmaster, 2018 hours and 57:45 games, 2196 to 719. That's a whole lot of games. The black player is not Jason. I don't know who it is, but it's certainly not Jason. 1412 from Canada, ranked as a master, 656 hours played, with a shit ton of fucking games. All right, not Jason. It's a ton of play with friends too. Awesome, man. Have we played? Who is that? Marin. If you don't know Marin, Marin is the reigning Risk legend. Will he defend his title? He's in the semis. You're playing semis soon, eh, Marin? Good luck, bro. 3,525 games and almost 1,000 hours. 1276 to 821. We have Usheen. I've been corrected. Usheen from Ireland. Grandmaster. 231 hours. 36 and 47. We have OB Dose from Brazil, ranked as an expert, playing as blue, 130 hours, 52 and 93. And finally, Delaxin and Relaxin, ranked as a beginner from USA, 111 hours, and gone 67 and 239. Everybody please, ready up. And when I say everybody please ready up, I mean, right now, click the ready button, so I don't have to restart the lobby. All are a bunch of stream snipers? Well, it's a good thing that I didn't put the fog on. You guys feel free to team the shit out of me. It's all good. Do what you must. Get rolled. Okay. I mean, I'm not the type of guy who takes a bonus turn one. That would be just too schmucky even for the old Peteman. Wait, what? Last time I played this map with Pete, he broke my bonus. I would never do such a thing, Obidos. You are talking schmack, sir. Bunch of lies. Coming all the way from Brazil. Coming all the way from the kingdom of lies. Well, Marin got a bonus turn one too, and his bonus is better than my bonus. +4. I only have +2. He doesn't want to accept because he knows I'm going to thumbs down him. Oh, baby. I like that Marin doesn't accept my alliance requests anymore. That's funny to me. What's up, Pete? What's up, Lex? How you doing? We have fun over here, folks. No, that's my 3! Not my 3! No! Oh, he's just saying I want that bonus? Yeah, obviously you want that bonus. Makes sense. Okay. Ooh. Adroit97, I almost got done replying to your comment on YouTube to say that I'll likely never be able to join a game because of the time difference. And then I'm frantically trying to figure out how to play with friends on Risk, and I missed it. I'll try my best, Adroit, to get more of your games in when I can. You know, it's always a time constraint. But that's not to say I don't want to show you guys how much I appreciate you and want to hang out and play with everybody I can. Finally get to see. Welcome, Faxo. Welcome to the stream. Pete, do you agree with social media on the no free speech policies? What do you mean? Modest paced? What do you mean by the no free speech policies? Like, are you essentially asking if I'm a free speech absolutist?
This is fine. This is
fine. Okay, so the only other available bonus that doesn't suck shit is this one. And my opponents have a ton of material in it. So I do sort of just have to insist upon it. and hope that Obidose and... Did Black ally me? No, Black did not. Hope that Obidose is cool. What do you mean? Why does that get a thumbs down? You want a thumbs down, I break your bonus. How about that? So here's... Okay. The conversation around if you aren't a free speech absolutist, you're a fascist. There is a mitigating force to absolute free speech, but it's subtle, right? Like the question that CVEX is very much touching on is who gets to decide what you're allowed to think, what you're allowed to say. So yes, the policies on YouTube and Twitch are absolutely, I mean, fascism is such a broad term that it almost loses meaning, but the basic point I'm trying to make philosophically is words are agreement, okay? Like this is Wittgenstein. Words mean what we agree they mean. So words can't cause harm, right? Offense is never given. Well, not never given. Offense is easily taken without being given. Particularly in an impersonal environment like social media, right? Where you don't actually have the risk of someone punching you in the face if you're being an asshole. So assholes get away with a ton of shit on social media that they wouldn't in reality. And we are socializing people to think that that is normal and that is how people should be interacting. So all that to say, as long as words aren't causing harm, and I do mean material harm, not your feelings being hurt. Because again, your feelings being hurt is a you problem, right? As long as words aren't causing harm, they absolutely should not be infringed. Okay, we have to define harm. Libertarian harm. Thank you. Yeah. He says I'm trustworthy, but I forgot it was 420. Well, what have you done, Stacy? What have you done that makes you untrustworthy? Raining mod swords. Hey, you want me to unmod you? I'll unmod you. Did Obidose insist on the +4? Did he actually put troops on that 4? No, you didn't. You want to keep me with a +2 all game so I die? Bro. It's weird watching me in 1x speed. Also free speech, but rather what is restricted and what is not. Yeah. I think we're talking the same language here. Like, I would want to live in a world where I am free and encouraged to say things that might hurt people's feelings. Because as I have kind of intimated on the show before, the times in my life where my feelings have been hurt have been very valuable learning experiences. And I think we're super soft as humans compared to our evolutionary ancestry. We are weak and soft, and we learn the hard way often, and we would do well to learn the hard way today at risk of becoming even softer. Hey, Drew. I'm for everything being free except calls for violence. Yeah, calls for violence are not really acceptable. Again, right? It has to be not material harm. Drew's trolling. Why have 10 people get permabanned from the stream and automod was re-enabled? Somebody clicked. I modded Obidose and Stacy, Drew, and then something happened that just fucked up. I don't know who did it. We're not going to name names. It certainly wasn't me. Someone needs to do a poll, and God knows I don't know how to do that. Stacy says Drew's troll. You better move that fucking 4, Obi. That's right. That's what I thought you would do. I am trolling, but I have no clue what my response was because you're on a plane and it's super behind. That was a quick trip. You're already heading back home? Llama says, I got a poll for you. Nice. Gay, but nice. Hike like the verb, as in take one. But also, everyone treats social media as a public platform when it's a private company. Exactly. The private company has the right, according to our laws, to make the rules until they become a utility. So obviously, we're not going to make any sort of discussion about whether or not social media companies that are too big to fail should be considered public goods and utilities, right? Let them control how you think and tell me they're not a utility. You should be, Thomas says, I think you should be able to do or say anything you want as long as it doesn't cause harm to anyone else. Pretty much echoing exactly what I said. Steve says, as someone who served in the U.S. Army for over 21 years and grew up in an age where your parents could whoop your ass, this generation is soft. I know it's generalized. Dude, exactly what I said. Yeah, man. Soft. Surprising. Like, I feel fucking old now. I mean, my parents never whooped my ass per se, but like, it wouldn't be all that shocking if I deserved it, you know? And thank you, Obidos, for finally letting me have that +4. Appreciate it. Has to attack my territory. That is minarchist, libertarian leaning. I don't know that word. What does minarchist mean? Like an anarchist variant? A night watchman state, or minarchy, whose proponents are known as minarchist, is a model state that is limited and minimal. Yes. Functions depend on libertarian theory. Right on, man. Yeah, probably. Steve says, if your parents didn't whoop your ass with a wooden spoon at least once, did you even grow up in the 80s and 90s? So I think I remember my father smacked my sister once. I don't know what she did. That was bad enough to get a smack. But I do remember him feeling awful about it and super sheepish and like never doing it again. So my folks did not have the intestinal fortitude to hit us, for better or worse. And I mean, they don't even have that intestinal fortitude to properly discipline a dog. We got a puppy that was a Kuvash, which is like a husky variant. And those dogs, you kind of need to smack them a little bit because they grow super fast. They grow super big, and you need to like control this. You know, you need to train your dog essentially. My folks did not have the wherewithal to do that. Afro Ninja makes another very good point. I would not want my character as a man based on using the wrong word for the wrong person. Yes, we are all flawed. We all say stupid shit. I make that joke all the time, right? Sure hope I don't say something dumb because I say something dumb all the time. This is a performance, you know? Right? Try to speak publicly and also perfectly and see how long you last. See, that says there's a difference between corporal punishment and physical abuse. People refuse to accept that. TL Kane says, I grew up in the 50s and 60s. There's a belt or a tree branch count. Woofa. It's nice to know we got some old timers on the Twitch, though. So you're in your 70s? 50s and 60s. No, you're in your 60s. Watching Risks Television. That always makes me feel kind of cool, man. I'm glad the show appeals to you in some way. Scottish Fraz. I don't know what it's like in the States, but with no real punishment and parents mollycoddling their children, I think is what you're trying to say. Weans are unbearable these days, especially high school children. This teacher can't do. He'll be 71. Congratulations, man. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. 71. Ooh. I hope I see the day, I guess. Dumbtree says, over the years, I've become more pro, leave people the fuck alone. I've always been. I hate being told what to do. Hate it. So I could skip, right? But I'm not going to disrespect my opponents by wasting their time because they're all good enough to know that if I skip, then they skip. So we're not going to go through that stupid dance of clean chicken. And we're just going to advance the board state. Okay. Fake Llama says, Pete is going to grow into an excellent stay off my lawn old man. Dude, you don't even know how upset I was that the fucking city. Okay, so we had like some really bullshit sticky snow fucking winter, right? And the fucking city plow, the sidewalk plow came and it hacked the shit out of my grass. And I was furious. I was old man mad about it. And then I was like waiting to do my spring cleanup because I was like, well, I don't want to like, there's like big hunks of grass and shit everywhere. It's like, I don't want to clean my house, which already takes fucking forever. And I'm a perfectionist about it, obviously. I don't want to have to do it if they're just going to come and like mess up my work. So they actually fixed it the other day, which I was really impressed about. The city of Toronto, who I shit on nearly constantly, actually fixed my lawn. They fixed a problem that they caused. I did call, but you know, that's a minimum. You figure you would have to call. So yeah, kudos, right? They fixed my grass. The snowplow would knock down your parents' fence. Well, yeah, you guys get the crazy sticky shit, right? So when water comes in, I look like I need another doctor, Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh my goodness. What happens with the moisture when snow comes, it like if snow falls and then rain falls on it and the rain either freezes or stays wet, the snow kind of soaks it up and becomes super heavy. So imagine pushing that sticky shit and having it stick to everything, but also having the ground be soft. So the snowplow would actually hack up the ground if they're not perfectly on with their shot. Sorry, guys. I know too much about grass and snow. Well, science time with Pete. Yeah, Lois got me. I was like, I'm going on a tangent. Man, my neighbor can't get a check after a sidewalk plow dinged his truck in 2021. He has on video and they won't pay him. City of Toronto is infuriated. That's why I'm mentioning it, because like I relentlessly shit on the municipal government and our hometown. And you know what? This time they did me all right. So. I do need another Diet Dr. Pepper. Am I lining up your kill? Marin Brambat! I would never. Why would you tell me that I can kill you? How do I hit that 12 in the bottom? I went away from your kill. Marin Brambat! I would never kill you. You're my favorite. Delaxin said he's lined on me. I'm not lined on anyone. What are you guys talking about? You're so fucking paranoid. Really. I'm just here to hang out and talk about old man shit with my friends, okay? Quick, kill Pete. Shut up, Obi. Sponty says, have you seen the lawn care channels on YouTube? Definitely popular genre. Yeah, I have actually. I have. Look, I did a cleanup today, so my business is ramping up operation for the spring. When I get the number I would like to get, I will sell it, but I'm in no rush to do so because I still love doing it and it's profitable. And if it doesn't come at the expense of my YouTube, and quite frankly, as I've intimated, I do owe a certain person a certain large sum of money. So I am incentivized to make as much money as I can. And if that ends up being that I have to work a bit harder, I hope it doesn't take time away from the time I would and should be spending with you guys. When does old man age kick in? I'm almost 39. Steve, I'm almost 40. I don't know if I feel old. I feel old in some ways and not others. Like, I feel old in the sense that I give a shit about my grass and I can talk about the way things were. But then I also feel like I'm a young man in the sense that I fucking play video games on the internet, you know? So it's like, Do you ever dethatch your grass? No. Different ones need it. Where are you, B-Shocks? I think the further south you are, you can grow a lot of thatch, right? What thatch is, folks, for those who don't know, each blade of grass has a root that is about as long as the blade, and each blade of grass dies over the winter completely. So thatch is the dead material, and if it doesn't get metabolized by the lawn, doesn't get reintegrated into the lawn, you have this sort of mat of dead material that actually chokes out the healthy new growth. I really shouldn't talk about detailed grass. Science time with me. Thank you, llamas. Yes. Misty says yes. Back when Pluto was a planet. Misty, I miss you. I miss you. It's nice. It's always nice to see you. It's always nice to know that you're hanging out, even if you're just lurking. We need to get a game in because I feel like I haven't played with you in a ton of time. I love you too, Pete. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I love all you guys. Sometimes I try to say it, and I always know I don't say it enough. For those who don't know, Misty and I have a very special connection. Miss Tigress, this is Risk World Champion. Miss Tigress came in first place in the tournament, in my first ever World Championship, where I placed second. So it was just perfect for me to get second place. I loved that. I loved how close but no cigar means that I spent the better part of a year working my ass off to summit the mountain. And you were playing a ton. You were playing a lot, Misty, too, eh? It was an awesome tourney. You were playing a ton back then, but like you have played a ton over your life. I know that you've been playing Risk since you were quite young. And what an awesome feeling it must have felt to have a title, right? Nobody can take that away from you. I had a time back. This is Risk World. We got Risk World Champion Miss Tigress in the chat. We got Risk World Champion Aaron Brambad in the chat. You know? Real heavy hitters. People to learn from. You want to see more VZ? Yeah, we'll see. You're from the Balkans. It's moderate warm. Does your grass not need dethatching? Yeah, well, so part of what happens in Canada is because our growing season is 5 months at the most, like 6-ish, but not really. There isn't as much biological material being produced, right? So the grass doesn't grow fast enough to kill itself, basically. Do I not have an easy card? Fuck yeah, more lawn care. This is going on free, Pete, by the way. Pete, you're gonna do 3-Pete, I just know it? What, like get another tournament win or what? Give me all the tips, Daddy. Oh baby. Say it. Call me Daddy, but say it slower. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't you know it, folks? Wouldn't you know it? Low key, appreciate the lawn care facts more than the free speech philosophizing. Wow. Whatever you enjoy from my show, I take as a compliment. Bring back Tommy Two Bits. I miss Tommy Two Bits, man. For sure. He's great. I haven't done it all since we just kind of let the lawn do its own thing, but cutting it's made a big difference to finally do it. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying that most of the lawns that I maintain don't need it. And you know what a lawn looks like when it does need it. It looks sparse and there's a lot of white dead. Like, I don't know if people know what the word thatch means. There is a tool I used to own called a dethatcher, but it's awful rough on the grass. What we do is we aerate, so it pokes holes in the lawn to let the roots go deep because we kind of like shitty clay soil up in Canada. You probably have a lot more fertile soil and a better climate. Yes, thatch. It's like my grandpa talking about his Japanese garden. Dethatcher, barely know her. Oh my god. Of course. Golf course. That makes sense, OB. Golf courses have to dethatch and then aerate. Yes, because they grow again. They're growing a lot, right? Golf courses are growing super fast. You cut greens every day to keep them perfect. You could dethatch his dick. What does that mean, Steve? Did I miss some push-ups? Let's give Furbout some push-ups. I just got to say mine. I smoke greens every day. Nice. Nice. All right, we're doing push-ups. We're pushing for Frere Bud. Mm. Who's going to win this game, folks? The sets are low. Think white will win? Nice. That makes sense. Nowhere to run from Pete. Who is Black? Black is not Jason. I don't know who Black is, but it's not Jason. We need to pull up for who will win. Well, the last time we tried to do that, it broke the whole... Oh, is that Kyle? Nice. That's why he's played so many games. It's Kyle in disguise. Unfortunately, Pete, this is good and bad for you. You will lose, but you will get tag team. Like I said, good and bad. Tag team. We shall see. There's the last name you recorded on before vacation. Nice. Well, now that I know it's you, you should probably kill me. You hit my 2 stacks. Stole my bonus. I got out of your bonus. I'm not hitting you. I did not hit your 2 stacks. What are you saying? I do love you this game. We're good. I've enjoyed. You broke Marin. I love it. I'm really happy that you broke Marin. I'll tell you. Really happy. I have an issue with Marin. He wins too many games of Risk. It upsets me. And that's a GG. Good game, sir. Do I have it? No. But close. I had to take a risk. Take the risk. Mr. Spondy says, I hope you're sitting by the pool drinking while I was watching YouTube. thing. I'm probably at the pool drinking. Yeah. Was he at the pool? Let's ask Kyle. Kyle, were you at the pool drinking? And what were you drinking? What was your drink, sir? Euanulus on mic. I love you, man. I'm glad you're still doing what you love. Thank you. I love you too. And yes, I am having a good fucking time. Marin's killing Obidos. GG Obi. Will that be enough for Marin to chain? He could probably get Kyle if he's feeling frisky. No, he can't. Kyle survives. We're in a 4-player game. That's at 45. You know what happens when I go quiet, right? All right. Kyle sits and gets the 45. Is he killing Marin? It's killing Pink. Pink dies. Yeah, Pink dies. Yes. And that's a GG. I think this is a sweep here. Good game. Okay. Delaxing says I was screwed with the start by Obidos. Well, at least you survived him. Obidos apologizes. But those are my bonuses. $43 v $49. Oh, baby. The power of the 69 stack middle. And how much do we take off? All right, let's see if he's got a set. Good game, GG, man. Let's see if he's got a set. Oh, he's got a set, baby! Good game. GG, everybody. Thank you for playing with me. I appreciate you folks. You mean a lot to me. Make my day every day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, probably not super educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and I do the Risk News Kill Beat Strategy Discord Q&A. We can review Waiting on Your Best Favorite Podcast, GeoGuessr Daily Challenge, and everything else I feel like creating for you on my second channel, Free Pete. Folks, I love you. I appreciate you. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.